Alright, if you look real close, this is rotted out. Now, since this is going to be a desk, I could probably, you know, clean it up and leave it like that, but I ain't going to fucking do it that way. So, I'm not too fucking happy about this situation at all. I'm going to go ahead and fix it just like a regular car would be fixed. So what I did is I took a piece of tape right here and I ran it across from one end to the other so I have a straight line when I use my cutting wheel to cut it. And then I'll go ahead and cut it out just like so. I'm going to leave the edges on there and I'm going to put an insert in there because the edges of it are still good. This has got some surface. To be honest with you, I ain't too fucking happy about it. But it's got to be done, so anyway, let's get that out of there. We'll get a new piece of sheet metal over here and weld the fucker in. Once I get a good cut on it, started, I get my air saw out. Go ahead and cut it off. Fucking need my mask for that one. I see some spot weld bolted on. I'm going to take my air chisel. I'm going to go on the inside of this, right here. I'm going to hit that with my air chisel and that should knock that off. Now, I've removed the rust from our desk. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten that out with a hammer and I'm going to make a new one on our plasma cutter. Exactly the same size, just a little bit bigger in diameter. Then I will roll it by hand. Okay, of course it won't have this indentation because we're not putting the molding back on it. I will roll it by hand to fit and I will weld it in there. So let's fucking see how that turns out. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my own patch panel. So, I'll take the old piece that I just had, go ahead and flatten it out with my trusty hammer. Get this pair of safety glasses out of the fucking way, because I got my pair on. That fucking broom can go too. After I flatten it all out, okay, as you can see right there, looks like a piece of shit that we weren't counting on. Get myself some nice 20 gauge steel, brand new. Go ahead and trace it out on here. Back in. So you can see right there, there's our piece that we're going to cut out. see, I cut that hole out. Alright, there's our panel. Voila. And I made it just a little bit bigger, okay, if you notice. I don't know if you can see that, but I made it bigger around the edges here. That way so I can make sure that I didn't make it too small. So, there you go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and find out which side's out and which side's in. We're going to go ahead and start rolling that around. Just like so. Until we get it fit pretty close. So let me get a tack welded on there, and we'll take a good look at it and see what the fuck it looks like. There you go. Big fucking job on a little car.